My name is Olivia, and I'm a stay-at-home mom who lives with my husband, Maverick. Both of us used to work, so we decided to buy a house when we got married. We were living happily ever after, but recently Maverick's company started performing poorly. As a result, he quit his job and is now searching for a new one. I'm home, and you're playing games again? How's the job search coming along?
Oh, hey there. I'm done for the day.
What do you mean by done for the day? Have you found a new job yet?
No, I haven't found a job yet. I failed again. Olivia, you caught me at the right moment. Don't worry, I'll do better next time. I promise I'll find a job soon.
This is my husband, Maverick, who is a gaming enthusiast. Maverick used to play games all day without even looking for a job. I tried to warn him to find a job, but he wouldn't listen. Seeing him like that, I started to regret marrying him. Then one day, I'm home. Wow, you really made a mess today. What happened to this room?
Oh, Olivia, welcome home.
Oh, hi there, mother-in-law. You're here.
Yes, Maverick mentioned he had the day off, so I brought him some gifts. Oh, and by the way, we're having dinner together, so you should start getting ready.
Oh, I see.
Hey, you're home. I'm starving, so can you please make dinner soon?
When I returned home, my mother-in-law had come to visit, and the house was a mess. My mother-in-law is a person who lacks common sense and has a slovenly. Thank you for inviting me. Wow. This room is It's so dusty.
Well, I'm going to make a pot of tea. Please sit down.
Oh, in that case, I'll make it. Can I borrow your kitchen? What is this?
The kitchen is a mess, but don't worry too much.
I can't cook with such a mess, and it's not very hygienic either.
What? Isn't that messy?
What?
You're right. Olivia's just a little nervous, that's all.
My mother-in-law's house is as messy as a landfill. The smell was so strange I couldn't stand it, but she seemed okay with it. I was tired from work that day, so I cooked a proper meal and locked myself in my room. When my mother-in-law came home,
Mom says she's visiting tomorrow, so you'll need to handle the food again.
it's hard even if been told.
Why? All you have to do is buy the ingredients and cook, right?
Hey, if you can't find a job and stay home, maybe you could clean and prepare meals.
Later. I'm at a good point in the game right now. I have to finish it.
With that, Maverick went back to playing the game without even trying to listen to me. Eventually, I lost patience with Maverick, who wasn't getting a new job and was living on a gaming binge. That's enough! Why don't you get a serious job?
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. If you continue with this messy lifestyle, I'll divorce you.
Divorce? That's not good. If you insist, Olivia, I'll start looking for a job tomorrow. So please don't divorce me.
Can I trust your words? You always say you're looking for a job.
That's right. You have a business trip next week, right? Then I'll make sure I find a job before you return from your business trip. I promise I'll get a job this time.
I was scheduled to be away from home for a week next week for work. Since there was no way I could change my plans, I had no choice but to take Maverick's word for it. 1 week later, after my business trip, I came home, wondering about Maverick's job search and what would happen next. I'm home. Wow. Wait, hey Maverick, what is this pile of luggage? All this stuff is mine. What does this mean?
Oh, you're back. You see, I'm going to live with my mom from now on. If you don't like it, you can leave now.
What?
I'll be using Olivia's room, so you can keep it. I'm not going to waste this house, so don't worry.
Don't worry.
You know, Olivia's presence in this house in the future will only be a hindrance. Let me be clear, I want you to leave right now.
Actually, I got a new job while you were away on business trip. Last week, you said you'd divorce me if I didn't get a job, so I was a little nervous. But I found a job without a hitch, so I realized I don't have to worry about that anymore. So if you want to divorce me, I'll divorce you right now. You'll be happy, won't you?
What?
Over here is your stuff, so I made sure it was all packed up. I'm very considerate too, you know?
My luggage?
Now that you've saved me the trouble, why don't you just take it and get out of here?
Hey, you just threw everything in there. That's messed up. You just packed it all up.
Well, I don't care about someone I'm divorcing anymore, you know. I'm a guy who believes in don't chase the one who leaves. First of all, I don't give a damn what happens to those who don't care about me in the future.
Asshole.
That's right. Come on, Olivia, now you know enough about Maverick's feelings, don't you? Well then, take your things and hit the road. Bye-bye.
With that, my mother-in-law tried to get rid of me. However, Maverick and my mother-in-law misunderstood, so I told them the truth. Can you give me a minute? Are you two confused about something?
Huh? What do you mean by misunderstanding?
Olivia, stop talking nonsense. I don't want to hear your excuses.
I'm not Maverick, I wouldn't do that. The house is in my name, have you forgotten?
What do you mean the house is in your name? This house is in Maverick's.
Wait a minute. Olivia indeed took care of the formalities. I thought we agreed that the title was mine.
We talked about the loan being in my name because Maverick couldn't make the loan payments, right? I even explained it to him properly, but Maverick wasn't sure, so Maverick said he'd leave it up to Olivia. Maverick himself said, if it's Olivia who's going to manage the loan, then it should be in your name.
Did I say that?
I'm not talking nonsense. It's so important, but you were so lax in your thinking when you made the decision.
I wrote out all the necessary documents in front of Maverick, explaining each one.
Oh, now that you put it that way, that happened.
That happened? Maverick, what are you talking about?
Whatever! This house is mine, so you two need to get your stuff and get out.
Why the hell are we leaving?
Yes, you are. It's not right, no matter how much you want to.
It's Aunt Addison and Maverick who are crazy.
That's enough. You are the worst.
What? Amelia and Liam, why are you here? Why are you two in my house?
Amelia and Liam have been good friends since we met at a family reunion. We sometimes meet for tea, and they ask me for advice about Maverick. Maverick was surprised to see his cousin Amelia and Liam, who suddenly appeared. Amelia and Liam saw the scene just as they had consulted with me.
Hey Maverick, I hear you're playing many games without even looking for a new job.
I'm sure I found a job. I've been playing video games, but that's just to prepare for a new job.
That's right. Maverick going to work every day from now on, so he was recharging his batteries until then.
You wanted to live in this house without consulting Olivia.
You're too crazy. The guy doesn't work and makes a mess all the time. Nobody wants to live with him.
Aunt Addison has been hoarding tons of garbage all over her house.
Well, that's just because you have a nasal inflammation or something.
Oh my gosh, what is she upset about?
Hey, Aunt Leah. Even you was here.
Olivia contacted me. I heard you. You've been giving Olivia a lot of trouble so far.
Sister Leah, I need to ask you a favor. Could you please continue to rent the house to me at a reasonable price?
No way!
Why?
You know what? I've been renting this house to you on the cheap because you were in financial trouble. I rent it to you at a meager rate, but you're behind on your rent, and the place is trashed. You leave your garbage on your balcony, and your neighbors complain. You need to stop living like a slacker.
No, Aunt, we were supposed to live in this house together. But I just accidentally forgot that it's in Olivia's name. So can't you just keep renting it to me at the same cheap rate as before?
Maverick and his mother-in-law asked Leah to rent the room. Leah had indeed lost patience with their antics.
Don't be silly. Are you taking the piss? You have to stop saying things that suit you.
Aunt Leah.
Oh, there's no need to be so angry.
If you think my mother doesn't get angry, you're wrong.
You know what? It's because you're lazing around every day without working that you can't repay your debt. How will you pay your debts without income?
I thought I could get by if I lived with Maverick and Olivia in the future. Maverick sends me money monthly, and I thought I could get by.
Even that money is Olivia's money, not Maverick's.
It's the same with Aunt. Maverick's out of work now too. The pay wasn't good when he was working, so he quit his job. That's why Olivia took care of everything.
Of course, Maverick sends me money every month.
Even though he has no income and only relies on Olivia's salary? Olivia also pays the mortgage on this house.
That's not true. Maverick was the only one who sent me money, right?
So did Olivia. I was too lazy to go to the bank.
What?
What? Didn't you know about that? I can't help it. It's a miracle you got married. Your room was a mess from the time you got married, and your room is a hoarding house, and the smell's very bad in summer. Yet your husband even left you an inheritance, and you spent it all.
What kind of life are you leading, spending so much and even going into debt?
Mother-in-law, you buy whatever you want, don't you?
Even if it's next to nothing, it's better than nothing, so why don't you just sell it all?
You can't do that. It's so precious to me, I'll never sell it.
My mother-in-law loved to shop and bought a lot of things. When her husband was alive, he had someone to hold his purse strings. But now that person is gone, she spends all the money she has. When her savings ran out, she went into debt.
What kind of life are you leading, spending so much and even going into debt? How do you plan to pay off your debt in the future? Just so you know, I'm not going to lend you a single penny.
That's okay, because you'll be living with Olivia from now on. And Maverick got a new job too, so I don't have to worry about anything in my life.
I'm divorcing Maverick, so I won't lend you a penny.
Oh, that's fine with me. I've got Maverick. Hey, Maverick?
Oh, I don't know if I'll ever get paid enough to support anyone.
Why not? You have a job, why not support your mother?
Oh! You're not paying for the game, are you?
I am, but...
Huh! Why are you charging for it when you have no income?
Because you have to equip powerful items to increase your level.
How do you pay for it?
It's a credit card payment, but the last time I paid the bill was last month or before.
How can they deduct the money from an account without money?
Ha! My account should still have about $500 in it.
You went out of your way to buy a new suit with that money because you were looking for a new job.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Olivia, but could you please transfer some money to my account?
I'm not going to deposit it. I already told you I'm getting a divorce.
Don't be so cold, we're still married.
Don't say something that doesn't make sense. Why should Olivia have to pay for this?
You seem to think that life is easy even though you have no evidence to support it.
I'll pay you back when I get my next paycheck.
Do whatever you want to do, I don't care.
Maverick had played a lot of games, and he spent a lot of money in the game. Aunt Leah, listening to this story.
Both Addison and Maverick. Don't take advantage of Olivia. What makes you think such a well-made woman will stay by your side forever?
Andy doesn't get mad at me, I get scared when you gets mad.
You should realize that you do enough to make my mother angry, who doesn't always get angry.
Amelia has always been scary.
Oh. You guys scare me differently.
You don't want to work, so you rely on sending money home and not paying your debts. Don't count on your son and his wife's money. The more I listen to you, the angrier I get. You stupid.
Sister.
Since you quit your job, you've been home every day playing video games. I have no obligation to help you and your idiot son.
Well then, I'm calling off my divorce from Olivia.
I'm not rescinding it, okay? I have the divorce papers ready, just in case.
Ha! That's a lie.
I owed Olivia that much.
Don't rely on your wife's income.
No, but if we keep talking about it, Olivia's feelings will change too.
It won't change. I've seen what the two of you are really like. Your mother-in-law said I'm in the way, and it's the best time to get a divorce.
Wait, Amelia, Liam. If you and Olivia are good friends, you must convince Olivia.
I won't. You must realize our lives are already ruined.
You haven't even paid your mother's rent.
There's no point in asking Amelia and Liam to take care of you.
I'm sorry for saying you're in my way. I apologize.
Olivia. I swear I will work hard from now on. Please don't divorce me.
Piece of shit. That's enough. I'm tired of your sloppiness. From now on, you and your son can live happily together. By then. I then divorced Maverick. Maverick went to live with his mother for a while, but under Leah's guidance, they didn't sleep for a few days and did a lot of cleaning. The wallpaper was so dirty that they had to replace it all. And Addison had to pay for all the cleaning after we moved out. Addison and Maverick started living together in a studio apartment. Addison started working part-time, but nothing changed in her debt-ridden life. Maverick joined a company that habitually flouts labor regulations where he works from early morning till midnight. In addition, she is called in on his days off, so he has practically no time off, but his salary is very low. Thus, Addison and Maverick were forced to live a miserable life, exhausted by work and debt repayment, with no stable income. From then on, I was.
Olivia. The wallpaper in the hall is so nice.
I wanted to change the whole atmosphere, so I took the plunge and reupholstered it.
It's a nice color. I didn't know you could create such a stylish atmosphere with just one wallpaper.
Maybe we should use colored wallpaper in this apartment too, so we can get more tenants.
Oh, that kind of property is becoming popular again these days, so why don't you take the plunge?
I have been living in this house since my divorce, and I took the plunge and remodeled it. After cleaning up everything, I invited Leah, Amelia, and Liam over. The three of them saw the reborn house and complimented me on its style. I was a bachelor again, but I felt like my shoulders were lighter now that I had less baggage. My expenses are now for myself alone, and although I have loan payments, there is nothing wrong with that. My work and personal life are going well, and Amelia visits often. Now that I am free from my cramped life, I will enjoy every day for myself. Excited about my new life that has just begun, I spend happy time with the people I love today.